let's get this going. We got season 3 now. Long wave and sewers.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you board the VTOL, make sure any infectious materials are secured in a sealed specimen transport tote. Travel safe, team.
And I can't use the rest of my money. Cool. I need to see. Okay. Music's that loud.
Oi! We all geared up and ready to go?
Yeah, finally have Killing Floor Season 3, and the studio Tripwire finally added, more stuff we had in Killing Floor 1 and 2 at launch. Like 10 wave runs. There's a new ninja weapon. New Firebug shotgun, which is just the trench gun. There's dual pistols for the assault, or not the assault, the commando, and the engineer. That's it.
Heads up, team.
Oh, and a new
Eyes
map.
open.
I'm knocking that out later.
Turrets activated. Enjoy the fireworks. Say hiya to Mr. Turret.
You maybe want to grab some ammo.
Turrets up. Don't worry, the turret's on our side. Time to wreak havoc. Didn't no one tell you not to play with fire?
up the pod while you can.
Almost there. One more wave and we can get the new weapon and try that out. I completely tricked it out with stuff, so... Not maxed out levels on the gear, but... It's got attachments.
What a bloody eyesore this place is.
I will say, though, it is nice finally getting 10 wave runs. Because I feel like that was always a problem. You could spend all this money tricking out a weapon, and then it's like, oh, you need to conserve so heavily to actually afford it, or you simply just don't get it. And that's like, well, what was the point of me doing this build if I can't run the build ever? It's kind of the whole point of Killing Floor is running some crazy setup and dumpstering zombies.
That Zet's dead.
I'm wondering what the scaling is going to be. Is it going to be just the normal enemy scaling 1 to 5, but now it's every 2 levels we do the step up, or is it going to be the 1 to 5 and then it gets crazy? I'm thinking it's just going to be the 1 to 5 and then it gets crazier. I feel like he should have been a little for like another wave or two before we get a scrape. Yay, new turret unlock spot. On one hand, it's cool having this hidden area up here. On the other hand, it's like, eh. I guess this is kind of their way of
Who's in the mood to spend some dosh?
getting this open for players earlier. Because usually it was like wave 3 or 4 of the game would finally be like, oh yeah, here's a Scrake to open that up. It's like, well, we're already a little late here. So yeah, let's try these out. The Tekko Kagi. I have the 2-blade heat version. But the concept remains the same.
Let's get this party started.
Your discount shredder. I don't know, these might be good. I think I don't have them upgraded for speed, but I don't know if speed is the way to build these or just raw damage. I have all the buffs for power attacks, so I feel like that's where I need to build this into, but I don't know if that's even a good option. But let's see, do we get a flesh pound in this wave or not?
Pod is now closed.
That's Waterloo for ya.
I mean, that's not bad. But the update did say Zed health got reduced in exchange for increased damage.
You are snubbed.
mean, that's pretty strong. Taking an arm off. Granted, it's not easy, but taking an arm off in one hit.
One less scrape to worry about.
Not bad. They definitely don't have, like, good crowd control. But that's to be expected. It is a set of claws. We'll do lures. Now I'm actually going to have to upgrade Shuriken to have a set that's viable.
I'll have one of everything.
Then I'll just have to grab my explosive bow, which we'll probably get into wave 5, into wave 6. Kind of nice, actually, getting full build.
Watch 'em scatter. Stupid cow. Dickhead.
I think I've been feebling poison on these.
Shut your racket. Dirty bastard. Someone could benefit from a good cleaning service. You trying to put me into a box? Hush. All like cod on a slab.
Yeah, one more wave and we get our bow. Oh, I forgot to use the lures. I have to use those for a daily.
Got the turret online. This looks fucked.
Oh, we also get new enemies. I forgot those. The Scavenger and Alpha Scavenger. Just running through my head, I was like, okay, what else did this update add? Because there's the new Battle Pass, which is completely ignorable. It's more or less just bloated with everybody getting the same outfit.
Off it, punch control.
Yeah, it's that, the new map, which I'm going to do after this. We'll do a 10-wave run of that. The dual pistols, the shotgun, which we're going to take, the firebug, and do that.
Here's one up you, Jaxie.
Let's try this alt fire mode. I feel like just going with a normal sword, like the starting sword that has shock on it, is better though.
I hope that's not my one. Come on, Lily.
Scavengers, Myreclots, and Myrcysts. Okay. So that's new. We have a new mutation. Not exactly, you know, busting it down over that, but it's here. It's an option.
Don't want to tell you how to allocate your budget, but maybe buy a syringe.
That's everything.
Fucking hell, I'm getting tinnitus here.
And since it's just those three, or mostly those three, I'm not too concerned. Oh, there's one. There's one too. Okay, so they spray like acid.
I can hardly think it's
Interesting. And that weak point under the big sack.
Time to reload.
I want to say they have a weakness to explosives. Or like, kinetic damage, I think? Whatever the reddish symbol is. They're certainly somewhat tanky.
Waves over.
Bollocks to this.
I feel like they would be a better enemy in, like, Killing Floor 1. Because at least in Killing Floor 1, the way people played was more static. You're just locking down a building. And with this, I mean, starting Killing Floor 2, they really pushed for people to be mobile. And so having an enemy that their whole thing is just spitting a blob of acid in front of them, if you're already moving, your doors are all open or blasted open, you're just going to keep backpedaling. And it's going to need to just hit you with numbers. Which works, it's just almost feels a little antithetical to how everything else plays. Maybe the boss has something I'm just not aware of. I'd like to see what the boss, how it's different. That's the big thing, because it just looks like a big version. It's like, okay, if it's just Big Scavenger, then it's just Big Scavenger. But if it's Big Scavenger with a twist, that might be interesting.
Shop's closed.
It could be really cool, or it could be like the Crystal Pepsi of monsters.
Kiss my brother.
Corner down. Keep the heat on.
I do wonder, now that we have these 10-wave runs, are people going to do more 10-wave runs, or are they just going to do the shorter series of runs, like the normal 5s? Because, like, for the sake of XP, this should be 2 times better. But I don't know. Oh, I just remembered another thing in the Battle Pass. Ugh. They added comics that tell stories of what's going on. And part of the free track of the Battle Pass are the comics. I'm not big on that. To me, that just screams of bloat.
I'll drink to that.
I put it more or less on the same tier as stuff like the nameplates. You know, nameplates, charms, weapon skins, stuff that nobody cares about, because it's like, oh,
Who's got some dosh burning a hole in their pocket?
I can make something look different, or my nameplate, which you don't see unless you pull up the scoreboard. And who's pulling up the scoreboard? But that is unto itself the curse of battle passes and any of these reward tracks. You gotta fill it. If you're asking people for, you know, $10, you gotta hope you can give them $10 worth of stuff. And I just feel like a lot of the stuff is just bloat.
That Zed is definitely dead.
But I mean, there've been attempts at similar but different things, like Black Ops 4. They had a reward track system. Like, they had their battle pass, and then they had, you could buy mini battle passes.
Thank you for shopping at your friendly neighborhood Trader Pod.
Which I always thought was a weird one. Because it's like, it's not like you're getting more stuff out of it. If you were getting a cheaper deal, I would understand, because like, hey, you know, you're getting a bunch of stuff, or getting more free stuff essentially than a standard pack, but you have to, you know, play to earn all of it. And there's the question of, let's say you do it, what if you buy multiple? Do they all go concurrently, or do you have to line them up?
Is there no end to this ignominy? Allow me to introduce
That works.
You're nothing.
Wave clear.
Keep forgetting the lure. Yeah, we're already full build. So I guess if you really wanted to, you could set up like the most expensive build possible. You know, I could have tossed on the grips on the reinforced katanas or the custom katanas. I have everything on the Tekokagi. Honestly, the extra stuff on the bow is not worth it. At that point, I'd be adding stuff on. One, I'd have to have duplicates. Two, I'd be adding stuff on just to get their passives. And I don't know if that's really worth it. So many passives aren't good. Like, oh, regenerate up HP up to 25% when you're below 25% health. It's like, okay, I guess. At that point, you're more or less paying, I would say, for Boss Basher and the damage reduction against bosses, which is already what most of my builds are, is just rolling for boss bonuses. And it works, don't get me wrong, it is completely viable to just run counter boss stuff. It's just like, okay, that's it.
Let's give him a show. Game start.
Yeah, cornered. Should have just kept running. Oh well. I just wanted to try out the weapon anyways. I'll run that another time. We'll go do Antarctic Base. Try out this new one. We'll switch to the Firebug. Get some time with that. Oh, I figure I might as well show. We did get a new guy, which is just Masterson. The grandson of the original Masterson. Then we will take... Don't have enough for that yet. Though we could take the normal trench gun. No, because I want to take armor. Get another level on him and then I could take it. Which might be an option. Honestly, it's probably better than the Brimstone. This thing's kind of bad.
Say hiya to Mr. Turret.
I'll admit that health reduction actually makes this feel like a not garbage weapon.
5% of enemies are down.
That was kind of my big complaint is wave 1. I still felt like I was just shooting like Nerf darts into people.
Cheery bye.
And this is with a upgraded but not fully tricked out version.
Don't feel right at all. Ha ha ha! Not bad, boys.
Anything else I can quickly use a tool on?
You're in fast track now, lads.
We don't get the Gunslinger, that's next season. Which I'm kind of like, really? We're waiting another season for this? Yeah, my trench gun, the only thing I don't have on it is they added a bayonet, which is cool, I guess. I'm not exactly big on meleeing with non-melee classes.
Hurry in the game, mates.
And when everything costs more money, it's a little hard to sell me on potentially delaying my
Definitely
equipment by another wave.
Time to make your final selections.
I miss the collectibles. I missed running around and having to find like snow globes or some other weird
Sorry, shopper.
MacGuffin on the map. I do understand though. It sucked if you got the game late, because then you'd have all these unlocks or all these things to find, and it's like, oh, actually that was for an event 2 years ago. You getting it now doesn't do anything. So, I get it.
Well, trolley on then. This place is fucked.
now.
Oh, so we're gonna get maybe get the Halloween stuff. Oh no, that's the summer skin. Because that's the Scrake for the carnival stuff. I mean, about time we finally got the seasonal skins coming back. Let's see. Trench gun, yeah. All that. I didn't get any multi-tools. Thank you, game. Whatever, we'll do without for one. Oh, it's like a... Probably gonna be a laser that shoots... Yep. Shoots across and cuts people in half. Could be useful. Ooh, this will be good if you have the challenge for getting like zipline distance and slide distance. Just run back and forth up and down here. Oh, we got the holdout objectives again? Cool! And they actually have meaningful rewards. I'm actually really happy about that. That was one of my little gripes that I was like, why didn't they bring that back? That was a fun thing that kept people in an area. Okay, I'm happy. I'm glad we finally got this to come back. Oh, you can also make this just a normal shotgun. You don't have to have incendiary slugs or incendiary shells on it. You can just put like buck in it, which is nice.
I confess myself impressed.
Oh, you don't even have to kill the whole wave and hold out. Man, that's generous. I remember it used to be... I don't think it was whole waves, but it was a good portion of a wave.
Well, she's got a fucking sparkle as ever.
Ooh, and slam fire. That'll be good. Too bad we can't do anything with the tube. Yeah, so it looks like they're definitely hinting at like the summer stuff coming back, the Halloween skin coming back.
Watch them scatter.
Can I buy another one? Oh. Also seems like you can't have a mutation and an objective active at the same time. Which
Too fun.
isn't the worst.
Well, this will be a laugh.
It's probably more just for the sake of a bit of balancing and a bit of UI.
Have your guns ready, in case they get stroppy. Turret in the game, mates.
This place has a lot of turrets. least engineer players will be busy. Alright, what wall are you gonna break down?
You're bigger, and I'm better. Off it goes. Living.
Yeah, so it's weaker damage than a dragon's breath. But I also prefer this shotgun.
Oi! What say we smash up this junior chemistry kit?
I would really like if we had the ability to modify, like, max ammo a little more. Just an extra slot that's like a bandolier or something. It's just like, yeah, you can carry more. I would say, especially considering they got rid of support's ability to give ammo, but we do have the ammo bags. I guess there's a method to the madness. It's just not one I immediately notice.
Mr. Turret, welcome to the party.
Making strides, team. 25% down.
Well, that worked. Let's get to work.
Where does this lead? Just out here. Okay. I'm gonna try to bait people into the laser.
Wave complete.
Yeah, that's how a laser do. That's pretty cool. I just have to save up for my special flamethrower. I wonder when they're going to add the 3-wave short runs next. I don't know if anybody ever actually did those. I know I'd look at them and be like, what's the point? You just kind of got sandwiched with a bunch of waves worth of stuff at once. It wasn't that it was difficult, it was just busy.
Got the turret online.
Because I want to say wave 1 capped off with like a Scrake. I never felt like, oh, I'm so challenged. I'm just like, why don't I just do 5? It's 2 more waves, not gonna drive me to the brink of madness. I was not expecting not gonna say dynamic weather, but weather changes.
Mr. Turret, welcome to the party.
All shopped up and ready to go? Nice one.
Run along. Give a man some space. Well, in for a penny, in for a penny.
Gear check, everyone. Pod's open.
Turrets activated. Enjoy the fireworks.
I don't know if it's just me, but this map feels a lot more open. Or rather, a lot bigger. Which I like. I do enjoy maps having more space to move around in. That's why Farm from Killing Floor 1 was probably the best map ever. Because even though you had a ton of space to work with, you could get jumped in the fields real easy.
Closing time, shoppers. Pod's closed.
Piss off.
Yeah, that health drop. Oh, it's so nice. Being a firebug actually means you're clearing trash. It feels nice being able to do what my class is meant to do.
Get on now. Get out of my fucking way. You can shut up and all.
Restock now. Pod is open.
Of all the mutations I could get, that is not the one I wanted right now. That will be fine, just have to lure guys. I'm just gonna save those. Actually, since those are gonna perpetually be on my screen, I will take those off. Don't need to clutter the screen with more UI garbage. Ah, they haven't fixed that bug yet. I don't know why, but it'll just start putting markers places. I didn't want to go back up. Hey, it's back up. Cool. Kind of hoping to just write it back down, but sure. Alright, where's the turret? There's a turret. Cool. I really want to get that execution. Has the laser cooled off? Yes. Okay. Oh, cool. That ladder is not a climbable ladder. Very nice, very evil. I love when ladders aren't ladders. See, this is why you need to stop making things yellow that you can interact with. Because then when you start making things yellow that you can't interact with, everybody gets screwed up because it's become the common design language. Just make yellow yellow. Cum bottle.
Stand still while I give you the old Chelsea grin.
I keep thinking that's a doorway. Every time I'm like, oh, sweet, shortcut, and it's like, nope. Even though that... I want to say the building layout doesn't add up for that position. Yeah, I think it might be just that room. Ah, 30 seconds. Actually, we'll be fine because it's
Shop is closed.
basic enemies. I don't have to deal with Pound-a-Palooza here.
But pay to them.
I wonder if ground fires are viable yet. Because I know they aren't like KF2 levels where it was
Let's keep it going.
ground fire or nothing.
Don't worry, the turret's on our side. Push has come to shove. Ooh, I think I got the bug. Fucking dark. Time to recap.
Fight, fight, fight.
Any
Great. Now, who wants to shop? Anyone?
Got the turret online.
So we don't really need pulse lures anymore. But they are useful. Otherwise, shock trap's good. I'm gonna go shock trap. We'll keep riding out with the trench gun. It's working. Does suck we can't bait guys into the laser, but I think I need to run this way around so I can actually get behind the laser, trip it, and keep baiting.
No more shopping, folks. Pod's closed.
Small crimes, eh? Keep it tight.
Let's go down the worst slip and slide ever. Yeah! Oh. Well, we're going back this way.
Let's see how they like a bit of the old high
I don't want to use too many of the turrets because I need them off cooldown for boss fight.
That will try their baby.
But I also kind of need these guys dead. Oh my god. Yeah, actually, like, easy difficulty is challenging when you do 10 waves. That is surprising, actually. I'm used to just blowing through all this stuff. We're gonna run sewers again, but I'm gonna run support build or engineer because I know I can win with that. I do wish the trench gun had all the attachments just so I could switch it to engineer. I would just be running the frag shotgun anyways because it's stupidly powerful. Yeah, this is the other thing, is the dual wield pistols are just double the price of the basic one. And I get you're getting twice the magazine, twice the capacity, but your recoil and accuracy are worse. So I don't really know if, like, the straight double price is balanced. I feel like it isn't. You know, why pay twice or 2 times as much for a basic gun when I can just buy a tricked out version for less?
Nightfall. Let's heed the wise words of Sun Tzu. He whose ranks are united in purpose will be victorious. Now, let's go get him.
Boy, I love when people quote like Sun Tzu or Marcus Aurelius without ever actually reading them.
Let's get this party started.
Almost every other part in Art of War is more or less just Sun Tzu saying, hey, feed your troops, for the love of God, do it.
Oh, that's a
It's
laugh.
like, you'd think, hey, that's a problem? In Chinese history, yes. The amount of instances of cannibalism is staggering and really depressing. I can't remember which siege it was, but there was a city that got sieged, and they
I'm
literally
not
just
saying
ate
you're
everyone.
fat, but you're fat.
And it's like, why? Why'd you do that?
Hurry in the game, mates.
If you're that hungry, I don't know, literally do anything else.
Who wants armor?
That, we're good. Oh, you actually get money for breaking cameras and stuff. That has to be new because I don't remember getting paid to do that. I just always did it because materials. I guess that's an extra incentive for players to be like, hey, maybe shoot a camera or something once in a while.
Try not
Get a
to
couple
slip with
dollars.
the blood, everyone.
Granted, it's not like I'm absolutely flush with cash after hitting a couple of cameras here, but if you're bored and need further incentive, or I guess if you're really close, because I think we've all experienced that where you're like literally $20 off buying a weapon, you're like, I don't want to go a turn or a wave without this weapon. Oh yeah, another part of the update I forgot that I just remembered. They just decided to get rid of everybody's fast attach suppressors. Because I guess for some reason they were providing an unintended bonus. Which, I don't know, I would have just listed the bonus and charged more for the build.
I had an exceptional nick today.
Because it really sucks that they're just like, oh yeah, we refunded the material cost. It's like, dude, you know how many materials it probably took some people to just get the thing?
How I love a turret.
I've had that a few times where I've blasted way too
Pod's
much,
open. Time to load up.
way too many materials into a single attachment, because everything's like, oh, if you break a piece of armor or a limb, you have a 3% chance to get 5 HP for 1 second. It's like, I don't care. You have conditions upon conditions, and once again, it just makes stuff like Boss Basher so much more viable. Or just the panic one. Just like, hey, you want 10 panic? Like, okay. I know exactly what I'm getting. 10 panic. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, no extra effects that gotta be procced to give you a chance of a very minor bonus. Or the ones that are like a bonus for your team. I don't even know if they work on you. I've never tried them because I'm like, I play a lot of solo and I don't feel like monkeying around max upgrading an attachment that may or may not benefit me. Now, if they did, I'd be cool. If they made it so
Shopping, shoppers.
the one where when you kill an enemy, if anyone kills an enemy within a certain distance around you, the weakest guy heals like 1 HP. If you got paid for that heal, like even 1 dosh, I'd slap that on everything. That's passive income.
Honey, fucking home.
Ooh, we can get a turret up.
Let's get this party started.
Wave's done.
Almost there. Another 900 and I get my shotgun. I'm just gonna skip this. I don't need to wait the minute. I haven't tested, but I hope they make it so when you skip time, it just subtracts it from all the cooldowns. Because that was always such a big reason I refused to actually vote skip on any wave. Because, like, I'm not going to sit here and shortchange myself on a turret when I can just, you know, mess around for a minute.
That's enough of that, little lady. Shelves at Sainsbury's. No need to go to pieces over it.
Only one left.
kill. Bloat spam. And we get our good shotgun. Or I could take... The confusion grenades might be I need to upgrade those.
I'd call that a bargain. Watch them scatter. I hope that's not my blood. Am I bleeding?
Are all my turrets active? I'd like to say yes. I think so. Then I am going to start activating traps. This one kind of blows, but you know, whatever.
The pod is
What I
now
got.
closed.
Greasy turd. Keep it tight. Should have this reloaded real soon.
Take a break. You've earned it.
Very noisy in here. I can barely focus.
We'll save that. Though I do want to activate that trap. Zip line that I
No
never
queue for you.
use.
Straight to fast track. Say hiya to Mr. Turret. Armor, come and get it.
I kind of wish this class would get XP for opening all these, but also that we would just always get them, especially now. Oh, I forgot to save it for this. Oh well. Who cares?
Hope you're ready for another wave.
Somebody please break this wall.
Sack of seagull shite.
There we go. Now the wall's gonna come down.
All right,
didn't even need me for much of anything. I am glad they have not nerfed the frag shotgun. It would really suck if they did, because it's a build. You have to specifically put into the skill that increases blast radius.
Brace yourselves. Another wave's on its way.
Which I know
Don't
that's
worry,
not
the
like
turret's on our side.
a crazy amount of investment as a player, but you know, you have to put resources into it.
Nice. Quarter down. Keep this up.
Let's drop it. Now she'll keep still.
Way to clean up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna activate that trap so I have it. I'm tired of trying to, like, time it. It's the only thing left, I think, to unlock other than an armor chest.
I'll have a refill.
Yeah, why not? It's new, we'll try it out. Actually, I want to see. Okay. So, they did this differently than Killing Floor 2.
Let's
I
make
can't
a
remember.
bounce.
One, I think... So, one, I think you just zoomed in into the middle when you ADS'd.
Make it quick.
Two.
Pause closing.
You could
Oh,
either
wow, I
zoom
love
in
turrets.
and hold both of them, or when you aimed, you could hit R1 to alt fire and you would aim down the sights of one pistol. So, we're doing the alt fire mode to keep the weapon's normal alt fires. That's not bad. I think it'll be fun when we get the gunslinger. Until then, this does feel more like just a novelty thing.
Yeah, I love that.
You made a nice dent in their numbers.
Woo! It's better good. No time to do my little part. Sorry, I didn't keep you waiting too long, did I?
Hey, I see you live.
Time to watch him dance.
Yeah, I don't see these as worth investing double your normal pistol price for. I'm thinking Gunslinger's gonna have to have... See, I want to say they're gonna have like a cost reduction. That's the only way it makes sense. But at the same time, this is what the Gunslinger's gonna use. They're probably gonna get, at some point, the Model 500s again. If they don't, I do not know what Tripwire's thinking. The Model 500, what was it? Bone Crushers? No, Bone Collectors. Smith & Wesson Model 500s, those would be cool. And they serve as their top-tier gun. 2 of any starter pistol doesn't magically make it better. The only weapon I could maybe justify in a very roundabout, weird way is if they somehow make the medic pistols really good. Like if we get the ability to have double the darts. That would be a case where I'd be like, yeah, that's worth investing in as a medic. Just for the damage output.
Let's get this party started.
But I also don't think that is... I mean, it would make sense to have it happen, but I would assume there's just double ammo, not double alt fires. But who knows, now that the health changes are in, maybe the medic pistol isn't an absolute waste of time and effort to use. Because that thing previously was just good for the healing dart. Ooh, holdout zone. For extra materials, yeah, I'll do it. Even though I don't really need any of those, I'll still take it.
Got the turret online.
Now, if it was for Z-Tech,
Yeah, why
that
not?
would be huge. Is this off cooldown? Yes, cool.
Watch them scatter.
Now, I will be fair. These are a lot better than the commando pistols. I have no faith in those being at all worth it. Unless, I have to put a big unless here, you're running this class with the explosive build, and you put explosive on the Bloodhound pistols. That is the only way I can be like, oh yeah, this works.
Attention.
Proceed to the position and secure it, Nightfall.
Oh, is Fortify the holdout zone literally just stand here? It's not even... No, let's not even get kills. Oh, so that's way different than killing floor 2. That one, I remember you had to actually kill stuff.
Fuck face!
Now you just have to hang out here for a bit.
Fucking got us straight, my dude.
That's kind of crazy. I guess that's the reason why it doesn't give you Z tech, because anybody can do that.
Sock of shit! Enough flapping your trap.
Another one? Come on.
Back in business in just a sec.
But that's why you hang out in the rally beacon. It's like a, what, 25% damage boost, I think? Something way more powerful than it really deserves to be, but... You know what? No, that's a lie. It's pretty balanced. That is a nice change. Telling me what the boss is weak to. I hated sitting here trying to remember, like, okay, what's this boss vulnerable to? Is this good, bad? Just telling me straight up is nice. I could... Nah. I guess at this point it is, at least on these 10-wave runs, it is worth tricking out a pistol so you have something if you have both weapons already kind of set in stone. Personally, I'm not shifting off fragmentation, shells. Lets me hit weak points. Doesn't really matter where I hit them, it deals good damage. My build's kind of centered around that anyways.
Let's make 'em dance.
Let's go, turrets. Yeah, not you, though. And I don't remember where he spawns because their spawn is static. And that does not represent where they actually are. Which I still think was a huge mistake. Are you ready to go? Nope, not yet.
At this precision. started. Mr. Torres, welcome to the castle. Shock trap.
Easy. Yeah, so you get a lot more resources, which is cool. So we'll check out the supply pass so you can see what this is. I had saved up so many from last season that so many unlock tokens that I just blew through it. Yeah, this icebreaker outfit is essentially what everybody gets. And then the frost line. Polar Forest. It's three kind of similar outfits, just one after the other, and the accompanying helmets. I'm not a fan of it. At least the previous ones, like Bad Science, had, the Riot Squad and Wolfbane outfits, but they were at least interesting looking and felt a little more tailored to each character. And you had like the militarized and all this. Operation Breakout had, admittedly, I think, multiple outfits because there's Green Reaper, Jungle Hunter, the Primeval Predator, which I think looks really good. And at least Bad Science ended with like a capstone outfit. The Mofubuki. Or Mofubuki. Like, that's at least cool, and it's different from everybody else. This one, there's like, everybody just gets the same outfit. And sadly, I think that's what's going to keep happening, because if they keep adding characters, you're going to need to put skins for the characters, and it's just going to bloat these rewards further out. Maybe they'll stop putting the little comics in. But I really doubt it, because that's the new thing. You can even look, like, this is what we have. Like, I'll be honest, I don't think it's a good use of resources to be like, yeah, we're going to put a little comic in. Like, no, you don't. You don't need to. We're good. Oh, I have new challenges now. But yeah. Dual crates looks to have all the same attachment points. Should probably actually look and see what the bosses have for weaknesses. Yeah, so fire covers 2 of the 3. Interesting how this is the Chimera's max stats on everything, but the Scavenger isn't. Oh, so it eats bodies. Consuming carcasses applies satiated, upgrading abilities and boosting damage and speed. Heavy damage can make it vomit and lose buffs gained from consuming mire carcasses. Destroy carcasses left behind by dead scavengers. By damaging them, executes down players, yeah. Interesting. It's also the shortest enemy. But yeah, these definitely might have to actually take my custom explosive build and move it over. Or at least just the explosive rounds and give that a try, because that might be a trick. It's just kind of a bummer because now I'm looking at this and I'm like, do I need to make an endgame build where I slap on, stumble, pen, accuracy, put on something just for a stat boost, a magazine just for the hell of it. Probably just even more pen. I feel like it's an option, but I don't know. I am interested though what this could pan out to be. Modified medic weapon might be fun. I need to do... What are my assignments? We'll knock something out quick. Biological damage and fire. I don't think I really have options on that front. Enfeebling. I'm just not feeling enfeeble, and I have to level it up. Otherwise, when it comes to that, kind of goes back to engineer. You take enfeeble and go with that, or medic, and you try to make this work. Yeah, I still cannot be like, oh, I'll just put the healing launcher or the smoke grenade launcher on the biomorphic projector. This gun is just terrible. Even with everything on it, even if I spend the time tricking it out 100%, it's just an underperforming weapon. Close to medium range feels more like very close range. And especially when it's like $2,300 or for 100 extra, I can just get a Scorpion and build them out in arguably far better setups. Actually, we could do the weekly. What's the weekly looking like? All Z damage increased, all specialist damage increased. Oh, that's going to be awful. Zed's enraged, no revives. I don't like any of that. And these are already built out. This is the thing is I also don't want to build this out for 10 waves and have these be 5-wave runs. I think we'll hold off on the weekly. We'll do... Actually, do I have weekly stuff left? Just do the weekly. Okay. We'll try solo medic. Actually need to see what my skills are. Oh, hitting enemies with healing effects heals me. That's cool. Really, the only one I need to change is that. Nah, we'll be fine. If I die, I die. We'll do streets because it's arguably the safest.
Hop in. We're heading out.
Between all the area you can maneuver and turret cover, I farm this map.
Enjoy the ride, guys.
You more or less can't be caught off guard compared to every other map. I'm also glad that the weekly changed, because last week's was terrible. It was no attachments allowed. You couldn't even buy the pre-builds. You just had to run baseline weapons. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it was unplayable. It was just really rough.
Just doing my part for the privacy movement.
Especially considering, like, boss fight, team got wiped.
Mind the gap. Perfect.
On fire! Pod's open. Get what you need while you can.
Unplugged it. Mr. Turret, welcome to the party.
Closed. I like that.
Actually, test. Okay, so it's still a 2-shot kill. Not the greatest.
Au revoir, mon ami.
But all things considered, I'll
Cameras are
take a
not very
2-hit kill.
effective at preventing petty crime, are they?
Considering prior was like a 15-shot kill.
Sayonara. This place is fucked.
Come on.
Oh, that was a right headache. Looks like bloody Dresden.
Yeah, if anything, I might put a scope on this pistol. I am struggling to aim. These irons are terrible. It's like, I know this is how you actually hold a pistol, but I would appreciate it a little closer.
Watch 'em scatter. I've had enough of your prying eyes.
10 seconds, guys.
I'd like to report a noise disturbance. Turret's up. What can I say? I'm an RC old
Come
curmudgeon.
on, let's not be childish.
Quiet, please. Who wants armor?
Leading the charge.
Also seems like status effects get applied more easily.
Make way! Make way! Here, on the house.
Okay, let's go shopping.
Say hiya to Mr. Turret.
Let's see, does the skip give me more of my charge back? Nope.
Here come the pretty boys.
So it is just what you get. Oh, now they spawn these guys behind. Interesting, interesting.
Just need some bullets, that's all. To his right side.
Attention squad, the pod is now open.
Yes, that, and that.
That's not normal. Yeah, the shame for this is I could probably up the damage, but then I remove the effect of my stim. And the stim is kind of the big selling point here. I mean, I could probably do, like, the AoE stim heals. I just don't like those all too much.
Right, that's enough. I'm really earning my money now. Always a thrill.
Yeah, so you gotta, like, stumble them, then hit the weak point. Not bad.
Come on now, don't get all silly on me. No room to swing a dead cat in here.
Yeah, now it's tempting to actually make the MP5, well, now the MP6, do a build with this. Since, at least on 10 waves, we have the money. Though this does feel like a stopgap to the problem of we can build for way more expensive setups than we can actually get.
Mr. Turret, welcome to the party.
Especially considering this is easy. If you played this on, like, Hell on Earth, where you get even less money, I mean, the medic's gonna make money. Healing always pays out. But everybody else is kind of in a rough spot, and I don't really think there's much of a solution for them. I guess the commando perk where they get extra money on, I can't think it's explosive kills.
On point.
But once again, this feels like a stopgap because it's like, okay, now you either need to pay for the ammo bags or you need to have an engineer running next to you making enough to get those back so you can feed more kills, but you only get
I'm really earning my money now.
it's like 200 per wave. I think they need to really up that. Unless they're willing to count grenade launcher kills as a grenade kill. I think that would be a cool interaction, but I don't think that's the direction they want to take it.
Bollocks for this. Enough with the fucking caterwauling.
We got a problem?
It's a bit dark, isn't it? Fucking burnout.
Yeah, because we're full build. All extra money is now worthless. All crime is now legal.
You fancy a carve up, mate?
Do we wait 30 seconds? Nah.
Hold the designated site, specialist.
Turret's gonna go down at some point
Trust me, I
anywho.
won't repeat myself.
Nothing personal. Hot up.
You handled that admirably, specialist.
Need a rebuild. Give a man some space. Getting sick.
Yay! However much bio damage needed.
Got a nip to the loo. Anyone know where it is?
Yeah, this map feels way smaller compared to the Antarctic base. I'm trying to think, is it roughly on the same size as the Killing Floor
Get
2?
caught short on ammo.
Like Arctic Lab? It might be. Nothing compares in size to like
Watch 'em scatter.
Killing Floor 1 Biolab or Wire. Suburbia, though, that map was peak. That, Crash, West London. Bedlam was fun. You just couldn't see anything, but that was kind of the point of the whole game, was the dark was a mechanic. That's why some weapons specifically had flashlights. I'm trying to think what other good maps were. Farm. Billy Horror. I'm kind of but that's mostly because I don't like a lot of the seasonal
Pod is officially
maps.
closed.
Like the Halloween ones are always good. But I think actually Hillbilly Horror was the Halloween map one year.
Impressive! Progress report. 35% of enemies are down.
The cycle's over. Allow me to introduce you. Sometimes you just gotta really go for it. Go on, fuck off.
Or I missed the drone.
All right. Now
The
follow
drone
your feet to
from
your favorite
KF2.
premium shopping destination.
I want to say, I can't remember if it was that one or the paid drone, because there was a free one we all got. One of them people were complaining broke the game. Because people figured out you could just like stack them. Which, kinda, yeah.
Don't worry, the turret's on our side.
But that was mostly because it just, people would have extra weight and they'd just take it to fill the weight gap. And I kind of miss weight as a mechanic. It was a nice balancing factor. Because come on, we don't even have an RPG. How this game has not had an RPG put into it yet is surprising. The RPG, the law,
You see the marked position?
nothing like
yes?
that.
Good. Now go there and stay put.
It was always funny. Boss wave, I'd have matches where everyone would just buy an RPG. And you'd have like the Patriarch pop out and just get jumped.
Have a pleasant day.
A quarter down. Right.
Well handled, Nightfall.
Yay! Now everybody can spawn over in front of the
Don't be a
turret.
helmet. Off it goes. Out of my fucking way.
Ah, you suck.
You decease, I rejoice.
Yeah, wave 10 will have to hold out up here. But it's a normal round, so not an issue.
Oh,
I really
love a
think
turret.
it's just having my even though they're like, oh, easy's for level 0 to 5, I think you really do have to have if you're soloing, have pretty high level classes. Otherwise, with the balance changes, you can get wiped pretty fast. Flesh pounds hurt, and all they need to do is send one wave of, oops, all flesh pounds.
Final wave inbound.
I wouldn't have as much of an issue if they had made the quarter pounds back, or like brought them back, because those are fun. Just little flesh pounds. I feel like they should have done that for the weekly mutation.
Quarter down.
Bring back the old mutation stuff, where it's actual challenge runs. But to be fair, they did not support that. Like, Tripwire did not support the challenge mode in KF2, like, at all post-launch. There was a couple skins, and they're like, yeah, we're done. Only one they ever added, I think, was the King Flesh Pound run.
Push has come to shove. Fuck off, you great love. Reloading now.
Oh, two of them, cool. Very nice, very evil. Oh, could be another getting blocked by all the garbage.
Pop it. Well, hard work ain't easy. Bloody marvelous.
Hey, I don't have to change anything, because he's already weak to my damage type. Yeah, I think they have a broken blood texture. I feel like this is like the ultra low graphics setting texture, and they just never fixed it. Place your bets on how long that's gonna last.
Say hiya to Mr. Turret.
Alright, let's just skip and he'll come through this left side here. Wonder how long till they re-add endless mode. I feel like you can't really... Oh, that sucks. You usually would break the wall. I do not want to go this way. Back this way we go. I still have a turret up, so I'm gonna use that.
Buster, on time, as always. Should have stayed in the land bank. Bring me a flagon of mead, young sir.
Yeah, I think the chance of it rolling more flesh pounds to get Zed Tech makes 10-round runs more viable. Don't know how I got the 5. Oh, probably an explosive barrel. Where do we want to go? Let's do radar station. Now with... We'll run engineer again because I need levels on engineer. Want to get to 30 on him before I shift around again. Oh, it's so close. Actually, not close at all. I forgot the price goes up by $750 then $1,000. I wish you'd start with the 466 in the bag. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just wasting resources. Or potential resources. Turret. Turret. Go up top, get another turret.
Alright, they're down to 75%.
Dick brain! Turrets activated. Enjoy the fireworks. Slaphead!
Time to fill up your shopping carts, folks.
Sorry, I don't smile for the camera. A wise investment.
I will say I'm happy that they're making changes and improving this game. But all at the same time, I'm like, these were things they removed only to re-add. Like, come on, the Gunslinger class. We lost Gunslinger, SWAT. Support is now merged with Demo. Trying to think what else. Survivalist is gone. Honestly, kind of good riddance.
That's enough for today.
The rework, I will say, for damage is nice. Because I did not comprehend the old damage system.
Well, this all looks quite treacherous.
Because sometimes they'd be like, oh, well, this weapon does microwave damage, and microwave is good against this and this. I'm like, rocket launcher. That's my solution here. I'm not going to sit here and try to understand things that aren't really explained in-game.
Now there's a great big hole in the wall.
Well, this at least explains everything. It's just like, yep, that's a damage type.
Silly tit. fuck that for a laugh.
Nice and clean.
Pip, pip.
That's the end of the wave.
Oh, so that clot looked to have T-posed for a moment after getting shot.
Watch 'em scatter.
Sure, if I can buy all of them, I will.
Adventure awaits. What can I say? I'm a grumpy old git. Nosy Parker.
Now, if only they would get an option to like disable all the quips,
Got
or at
the
least
turret
tone down the
online.
frequency.
Don't worry, the turret's on our side. Stop it, big head.
Odds open, team. Stock up now.
Let's make it dance.
Do I need more multi-tools? I think there's a couple turrets around, but I don't really run into them.
That's a bit of all right.
That's really it. Man, I miss the old Killing Floor mods. I remember for KF1, I had someone had modded
Closing time, shoppers. Pod's
the
closed.
plasma cutter from Dead Space in, and it wouldn't fire a beam. It would fire 3 bullets, either vertically or horizontal. But it was cool back in the day to have someone sit down and make that.
hell, shattering 10 to the dozen. Think you're the business? Sorry, I prefer instrumental.
Oh, that.
Quit your chirping in my ear hole.
Only 5 sets remaining. Love that intense desire to achieve mission success.
Did I find a side door to open? I swear I didn't. And I think there's one far building in the basement.
Top 'em up, Joe.
Well, regardless, I'm not going that way, so who cares? I can just stay in a circle outside and hold out just fine. Yeah, I think off stream I'll sit down and try to craft out at least an explosive set
Come
of
on, mate, you know the game.
Bloodhound
No recording
handguns
without a person's consent.
and something for the crate. I don't know what. I just feel like it's a weapon that's nothing stands out, I guess is my key thing. There's no effect that I'm like, oh, I need to build it out like this. But I think that's in part because
That's it.
some weapons just
Odds now
don't get
closed.
certain damage types or certain ammo types. Like shotguns. Oh my god, shotguns. Saw, or may have seen, depending on when you were watching this,
Fucking luck.
it's entirely dependent on the shotgun. Some get slugs, some don't get slugs, some get
Hang on, I'm reloading.
electric, some don't, some get extinguished, some get nanothermite, some don't. And I'm just like, why? Why wouldn't you just let every weapon... I mean, I get it. You don't want every weapon to just boil down to being the same thing. But at the same time, you might as well. Ooh, hold out. Easy stuff.
Who's got some
I wish
fast
the bosses
ammo in
didn't give
their pockets?
Icor. Or Icar, but depending on how you pronounce it. Like, there's enough ways of getting it that tossing it in and being like, hey, it's another award. It's like, come on, man. We all know we're all sitting here fiending for Zed Tech. Balanced laser. I get the feeling this is going to be a terrible setup. We already have the small
I
mag.
need to watch myself.
Losing 30 rounds feels really painful. Laser is... Oh, so we can aim this way. I am not a big fan of that. I liked being able to actually, aim down sight, but I guess they did bring back both ways of aiming.
Pod is about to shut down, guys. That's it for the pod.
Specialist, advance to the area and hold the line.
Yeah, drones would have been cool. Especially because they kind of gave the commando his little drone. It'd be nice to be like, hey, you can build as a drone specialist and deploy little ones that maybe if they hit a target, you deal extra damage to them, or if you hit a target, they deal extra damage to them, or they target folk, or like target lock or something.
1 sec, just reloading.